Hi, my name is J.E. and I will be King of the Pirates! Oh, yeah, so I forgot the review. Hit the intro. Hit the bloody intro. Now! Now! Welcome to Dream and Be Reviews. I am your host J.E. and today we're diving in, finally, the new season of the One Piece live adaptation on Netflix. Man, season 2, I just finished watching the first one. Oh my gosh, so good, so intrigued. A great solid hour, just feel pumped and ready to go. So it took me a bit to readjust to the live action tone after being away from it for so long. And yeah, it definitely feels different, feels less campy, more serious, and even somewhat grounded. So the opening links back to previous season 1, while introducing us to Baroque works and the agents. Our first look is at Miss All Sunday, played by Aliyah Arova, and this might be a little bit of a spoiler. She's playing Nikkei Robin, and then you got Mr. 5, and we've got Miss Valentine as well. These are all new threats for the Straw Hat Pirates to face later on. I really love Miss All Sunday's powers, flower fruit. That just looked stunning. However, I still felt it was premature to bring her in compared to where it is in the anime. However, I totally understand. We're trying to introduce all these characters to new audience and build hype for the actual event that is the Grand Line. So let's talk a little bit about the Straw Hat Pirates. Finally, we've gotten back with the crew. Loving the banter between Sanji, played by Taz Skylar, and Usa, played by Jacob Ramon Gibson. Their banter is amazing, really striking, great balance between fun and not over-the-top silliness. Definitely they've toned down Sanji's intense womanizing from the original, making him more normalized for a Western audience, which sometimes creates this very light flirtation between him and Nami, who's played by the amazing Emily Rudd, instead of her constant rejection that happens in the anime. Anyway, I definitely feel they've made Nami the core centerpiece for the crew, and it makes sense. She's the navigator, and she's the best at getting them to work together and communicating to each other. The crew hit Loguetown for supplies, where Zoro, played by Mikinayu, scores some new swords, including a rare one spotted by Takashi. We've got Luffy, who wants to see the execution platform where Goldie Roger was executed, where Luffy bumps into Bartolomeo and Buggy. Buggy, played by Jeff Ward, steals every scene. Man, he's got the best one-liners, he's got the best puns, and his presence is brilliant, especially when the music kicks in as well. They've definitely amped him up due to the season 1 love, and I feel they've made him a real legitimate threat for the Straw Hat crew, hinting at what he will become later. I'm not going to spoil it for you. We've got Aviva, and she's back. I really don't like the way they showed her powers. I felt it was just really silly. Maybe it was intentional, maybe not. I don't know. So, wow, you can definitely see they've spent the money. It's coming through the camera so much. Definitely love Smoker's powers, played by Carl Carey. It seemed flawless. There was a point where I thought it might be AI. I definitely love Nikkei Robin's whole fight. Reminded me a little bit of the Suicide Squad. Quite strange. The one gripe I did have was Luffy gets hit, and I thought his rubber powers reject that idea. But anyway, that's a little gripe. Love the introduction of Dragon, basically the guy with a tattoo on his face. And I love Zoro and Kakashi's sword shop chemistry. For me, it just added a nice, genuine vibe to what was being shown. Overall, I think this is a great start. Definitely feels darker. You can definitely see they've spent the money in regards to the budget. It looks beautiful, and yeah, I'm just excited for episode 2. Just want to see where they're going to go with it. How is it going to expand and just push forward the storyline? Yeah, but anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for clicking on this, and remember, if you can dream, you can be. Peace.